today, buddy?
Going out to Easton, Pennsylvania.
And what are we going to do there?
We're going to fly around where the two rivers come together. There's a little dam, multiple bridges, train trestles. It's going to be a lot of fun, John.
It sounds like it. Sounds like it is going to be fun. So, all right, are you ready?
Yeah, baby.
Hoo-wee!
Well, okay, this is the area that we are at, and Paul likes to do the research, and he likes to find the locations. He's really good at that, and he's also a really good driver. So this right here is the confluence of the Lehigh River and the Delaware River. And we are flying from the Phillipsburg side of the Delaware.
Over here, we got the nice bridge, and we got a spillway over there, and there's some other guys over there fishing, and then we got this trestle bridge over here, and there's a couple of more bridges that you'll see once we get up in the air. So are you ready? Here we go. Yeah, baby. Paul Tarantino's getting ready to take off, and we're here in Pennsylvania. Actually, we're at the on the Jersey side, and I think this is Phillipsburg, not quite sure, but he's getting ready to take off with his Mavic 2 Pro. Whenever you're ready, Paul.
So while Paul's up in the air, I'm watching his monitor, and in my mind, I'm planning my own flight path. So up we go. I like to do still shots, and I like to do panoramas specifically. And I've gotten pretty good at that. So once I got in the air, Paul and I stay in constant communication. We relay our position and our altitude to each other so that we don't collide or cause a problem. So that's the Lehigh River on the left, and we'll look at that again. But this is just a nice, we're going up to a couple hundred feet. We're just looking around, and then this here is where the Lehigh River spills into the Delaware, and that's a fish run on the left, and this is a really nice looking spillway here. Looks like it's in good condition, and so we're just going to take a look at that. And there's this really nice park. Now, all the parks were closed on the day that we were here because of the COVID environment. And I didn't get the name of that park, so well, maybe someone can tell me, or I can go back to Google Earth and check it out. We have some train trestles over there, and bridges everywhere. Yeah. So that's just to look around. And now from that position, I took some panoramas. Okay, so this is what the Easton, Pennsylvania, and Phillipsburg, New Jersey area looks like in Tiny Planets. And that's a reverse Tiny Planet. And this is what I call a whoop-de-doo. It's called a video planet in the Tiny Planets app. And there's just another still shot of that park there, closed to the public. And now there's a lot of fishermen out here, so we're just going to check out these trestles here and go down the Delaware here just a bit. We're just going to go over these bridges here, and then we're going to turn around. There is no traffic right here, right now. There did come a train later after our flight finished. And I only flew one battery for this flight. I try to get whatever I can with a single battery, and then I move on to a different location. That's how Paul and I operate. We try to get as many flights in as we can in different locations. So now this is Paul, footage from Paul's drone coming down the Lehigh into the Delaware. There it is. And there's a lot of people fishing out there, so we want to be careful of them. You don't want to get too close to fishermen because they will cast at you because that's what fishermen do. It's a sport, and if you can catch a drone, well, you know. So I kept my altitude up here, and try to stay away from them. So now we're going upriver here, and so there we are. So now I'm going to go in between these two bridges, and I'm going to get a panorama of these two. And this is Paul again, getting close to the bridge. And there's one of my still shots. There's another one. Those are the trestles. Looking good. Oh yeah, and this is that panorama I was telling you between the two bridges. So here it goes. This is an inverse planet. There it is again. That's a whoop-de-doo. And this here's called a blast. So there's Easton, Pennsylvania, and Phillipsburg, New Jersey. And now we're just gonna go through a tunnel here with the Insta360 1X camera. Yeah, how about that? That was pretty cool. You can do some really wild stuff with an Insta360 camera. Yes, sirree. Well, I sure hope you like my little videos, and if you do, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share with all your friends. Yeah, baby. Hoo-wee! Bink.